What to do, YouTube? You know who it is. Uh, it's Eric Jackson. This is my school. As y'all can see, this is Kenwood High School. So I don't know what it is, but I was talking to myself, talking to God, and really he told me, he said, Eric, I'm gonna give you a lot of what you wanted, pretty much everything you want. So I want you to remain humble. So go back, go back to where it all started for you. And this place, I had to come here. I just want to kind of share y'all a couple of places in my city, Clarksville, where I feel like they made me who I am, or molded me to who I am today. And I want to start at the basics. Then this school right here, this bench right here, man. I remember days that I would sit here after wrestling practice, waiting on my mom to come get me. You know what I'm saying? Just thinking, what am I gonna do with myself? You know what I'm saying? What's next? You know what I'm saying? It's crazy. As a kid, you think to yourself, adults, they have it all figured out, but truth be told, they don't. If I had to talk to my younger self, man, I would say, bro, keep doing what you're doing. You really just don't know how great you are. And I'm going back to this is because this is the beginning for me in a lot of ways, such as with wrestling. I've always loved wrestling. Before I was able to walk, I loved wrestling. This is where I got to wrestle. This is where I got to graduate. You know what I'm saying? This is where I got to be a part of something bigger than myself. You know what I'm saying? And that's wrestling, just a community. You know what I'm saying? I want to say that I was the most popular kid because I wasn't. I was shy, man. Little kid, you know what I'm saying? Kind of stayed to myself most of the time. I had a few friends. I feel like everybody knew me, but this place is definitely something that I hold dear to my heart because it's kind of like, you know what I'm saying, the beginning of everything. And I just have to come here to humble myself to remember who I really am. I'm just a young kid that works hard, that just want to make it. And a lot of people, they ask me, what's the purpose of everything you're doing? Why do you do it? And man, it's to make kids like that kid when I was a kid happy. And to let them know that there's people like you that can make it. Because kid, if you're watching this, I know you are. I'm talking to myself and anybody like me. If you want it, if you work hard enough for it, you're going to get everything that you want. You just got to stay motivated, disciplined, and dedicated to whatever you're doing in your craft. It's going to come. You got to trust the process. And the reason I came here first is because this place, it was a part of my process. Hey, so we here in my first job, man. Jack in the Box was my first job, man. And this job mean a lot to me, not in the sense of of me valuing the job itself, because it's just a regular fast food joint, obviously. But it made me realize something. Let's go in. It made me realize that it was more to life. I remember when I got my first check, I was 17. It was $500. I feel like I had really worked hard for that $500. And I put in so much work, and I was just like, man, it gotta be more to life. And I appreciate this place for doing that for me. Let me just realize that it's more to life. But I think it's closed right now. But yeah, we'll come back later. I do want to go in and just talk about how, you know what I'm saying, that place has had a really great effect on me. And everything I did, like me being here made me realize there's more to life. So I want to go see what's more of life. That's why I do what I do now. I I always wanted to see what's next. And this place was a big stepping stone. It's helped me discipline on, you know what I'm saying, having responsibility. It taught me the game, some of the game, which I will later learn in other places. But this is, when it comes to me, you know what I'm saying, getting on my grind, getting my own, this was the start. I ain't gonna lie. Just a regular fast food joint in the Ville. But yeah. All right, so we here at O24 Fitness. So O24 Fitness, it means a lot to me because it was the start of a journey. So me going to school, man, I always really been into fitness. Always been into kind of like bettering myself, giving it my all. But here is where I took it to the next level. I met a guy. We started wrestling, kind of came up together, and he really kind of gave me a lot of the tools I needed to succeed and take things to the next level, so to speak, with my fitness. I want to say shout out to Chris. I thank you for that, man. You really helped me in a lot of ways. You just don't know how. I know in the beginning you probably thought, hey, he ain't gonna last a week. But the drive and the determination I had to win, bro, I wasn't gonna quit. It never crossed my mind one time. I know it crossed yours though. That's cool. I mean, that's the story of life, man. People gonna always doubt you. And this place really instilled in me. I met a lot of great people here that keep pushing. Even the days that you don't feel like pushing, continue to do it, because this is where I made a lot of my gym gains. This is where people started asking me, oh, saying, Eric, you're looking different. I start to take things, you know what I'm saying, to the next level. And I owe it to this place because Chris, not only that, that's where I started my pro wrestling career. This literally changed my life for the better. It connected me in so many ways, figuratively and literally. Coach Tom, Coach Plunky, Krim, Anthony himself. I want to say a big shout out to them because this is where I met them as well. And they changed my life, the whole trajectory of my life. And I want to thank them. And they really don't know how thankful I would be for them. But this place is crazy. One little place. Remember that. That's why and I'm gonna tell y'all a story of how I got here, man. So I was working one of my factory job. I met a guy by the name of Donovan. Yeah. He introduced, he's like, man, you should come out. And I've always been I thought about this since I was 16 to do wrestling. And I came out, met the guys, got signed up, and yeah, that was it. That was history. Got signed up, met all these great people, and they connected me. And now my life is better than it was before because I took a chance on myself. That's why whenever opportunity presents itself, always be prepared to take it because you never know how it will change you for the better. And me taking that opportunity to jump is something that I have been training for. And it's so crazy about this. I literally, that summer of 2018, after I graduated, I started this summer of 19. I graduated 18. That summer in the winter of 19, so like January, from when I graduated to like January, all the way up to like spring of 2019, dude, I was at the gym. I really didn't know what I was doing, but I was training hard. I didn't know why. I was getting back into my regimen of how I used to do when I was wrestling, and I didn't know why I was doing it. Something just came over me like, Eric, you gotta prepare. And I didn't know what I was preparing for. It just like my senses took over to tell me, hey man, just kick it into gear. And I did. And a couple months later, things unraveled themselves, you know what I'm saying? And now we're here. And I just want to say, you never know what you're prepared for. So stay prepared, because when opportunity presents itself, you'll be ready to take it. And just like how I was, you'll be blessed, man. So always be prepared for opportunities. This place really taught me that and changed my life because I was prepared. So stay prepared, and you might, when your O24 comes, you'll know what to do with it. And now I just want to tell you guys my why. See, a lot of people, they ask me why I do this YouTube, and I'm just grabbing my drinks. Well, yeah, a lot of people ask me why I do this YouTube, what motivated, what inspired me, and I thought to myself, a lot of what inspired me to do this YouTube is, it comes from those 2 locations that you've seen, those 3 locations that you've seen. Me wanting more for myself, me seeing people around me doing better than me, that I just wanted the same thing that they had. And so I'm gonna go inside where I live. You know what I'm saying? Just a sum of those things, you know what I'm saying? Me wanting to be a better person, me being inspired by other people, me being pushed, and me just wanting others to see that there's more for them, just like there's more for me. That's why I do YouTube. Not just because, you know what I'm saying, what comes with it monetarily, obviously I want to be blessed, but to show young people out there that you might not have had somebody to look up to or see as a role model, but if you keep being consistent, you keep on pushing, you keep working hard, you stay consistent, and you do majority of the right things, the right people, the right places, the right times, the right opportunities are gonna come to you, and you're gonna reach the top. And I just want to kind of just show a little bit of me before it happens. People ask me my why, and then some people, they even ask me my win. I like to say my win is now.